Hi Pine class. This week in our maths lessons we're going to be revising perimeter, and just in case anybody's forgotten, here's a reminder of what perimeter is. So perimeter is the distance all the way around the outside of a 2D shape. Now to work out the perimeter of a 2D shape, you need to add up the lengths of all the sides. So if you have a look at the rectangle I've drawn in black pen, you can see that the measurements of all the sides have been put on for you. So we've got 10 centimetres on either side and 6 centimetres on either side. So the perimeter, we need to add up all of those lengths. So 10 centimetres plus 10 centimetres plus 6 centimetres plus another 6 centimetres gives us 32 centimetres. So the perimeter of that black rectangle is 32 centimetres. That's the distance all the way around the outside of that shape. Now when we measure perimeter, you can do so in two different ways. You can use standard units of measurement. These include things like centimetres, inches, metres and kilometres. And whichever one you choose will depend on how great the perimeter is likely to be. If you've got a small 2D shape, then you're going to be using smaller standard units like centimetres or inches. However, if you've got a much bigger 2D shape, such as for example the size of a park, if you wanted to know the perimeter of a big park, you might use metres or kilometres instead. Now you can also measure perimeter using non-standard units. So these include things like you could see how many footsteps to go all the way around the outside of the shape, and you could use everyday objects. So you could use matchsticks. How many matchsticks does it take to go all the way around the outside of the shape, or something like pencils. And today I'm going to show you how to measure perimeter using matchsticks, so a non-standard unit. So I've already created two shapes using matchsticks, and we're going to find the perimeter of them. So if we look at my first 2D shape, now the perimeter is the distance all the way around the outside, and this has been measured in matchsticks. So we need to count all of the matchsticks that have been used to create the edge of this shape, and that will tell us the perimeter. Okay, so starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the perimeter of this 2D shape is 14 matchsticks. That's the distance all the way around. Now the other thing that I've done is I've made the first letter of my name out of matchsticks, and I want to find out what the perimeter of the first letter of my name is. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to count again in matchsticks to find out what the perimeter of this letter is. So I'm going to start here again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So the perimeter of my S letter is 24 matchsticks. Now I want to set you guys a couple of challenges separate from the worksheet, all about perimeter to do today. So what I would like you to do is to choose a non-standard unit from your home. So maybe it's a pencils, maybe it's matchsticks, could be footsteps in your garden, but any kind of non-standard unit. And I want you to see if you can create the first letter of your name using your non-standard unit and find out the perimeter of that letter in that non-standard unit. So that's the first challenge. The second challenge is, when we looked at the perimeter of the black rectangle, we found that it is 32 centimetres. Now I would like you to see if you can create another 2D shape that is not a rectangle that also has a perimeter of 32 centimetres. Now I will send you on Class Dojo some 1 centimetre squared paper which you can use. So every single square represents 1 centimetre. So your challenge is to create a different 2D shape that also has a perimeter of 32 centimetres. I'm looking forward to seeing how you get on with the extra challenges and with the work that I will be setting you on the worksheet. Good luck!